Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you on a little midday money, December the 7th. Guess what day it is? Hump day. Here we go. Welcome on into the show, everybody. If you're watching live, super. Maybe you're watching on the replay. Wonderful. Although the replay people, you don't get to comment live and get my thoughts on the game. Although I do try to come in and comment after the fact. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here on Win a Free Picks channel. That's where we're at. Maybe I'll throw some other channels out over the weekend, but for now, I'm holding on hope that you'd come here the other 5 days a week. Check us out. Check me out. Check Tim out. Check out the llama when it's in the chat. Whatever. Okay, let's do a little recap of the action. So yesterday I split out my college hoops. 147 to 118. Listen, 55% on the year. In a video, 44 and 41. We go 1 and 2. What am I going to do? Have some losers sometimes. We're going to have some losers. Except for the cat on Twitter who wants to like troll me, who's apparently a 70% kind of winner guy. I'm like, bro, good. I mean, he took Baylor minus 21. Now, obviously he doesn't watch the show because he thinks I only got 40 games bet for the year and not my season bet. Again, if you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, the free picture all posted on there. But like, what? I'm not coming here giving that 20-something point faves. Although I did bet one today in Tennessee. I bet Tennessee. I didn't put him in the chat here because it's up to about 30. I mean, I got him at 26. 44 and 41. Indiana State, Indiana, Santa Clara, Denver, Northridge get the call here. A little Cali, a little Indiana, and some Denver Pioneers. Getting it done. What are we holding up down here? We're holding up something?
What?
Oh, I saw the white. I thought it looked like you were holding, like in the thing down. It looks like you're holding like up because it's dark up top and it's white on the bottom.
No. It's just my Sabres jersey.
Just your Sabres jersey?
Yeah.
Well, I got Columbus in the over today.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's fine.
Sorry, Charlie. Hockey 10 and 12 in the video. We cashed yesterday. Big winner, get us into the plus money with the Winnipeg Jets. But I told you. Well, you just heard me tell Tim I got Columbus in the over. I also got the Wild. I'm getting wild with Terry. He's crazy. Give me the Wild here, plus money. NBA 11 and 13. Last time here, we dropped every game. It happens. 11 and 13 in the video, but on the season, 9 and 6. 9 and 6. Raptors for the chat. Although I also I bet the Jazz and the Suns under too. I believe. Jazz are playing Golden State, maybe? Yeah, Jazz Golden State, I think that is.
I got the Jazz at plus 110. I don't think the people who bought the stuff is going to be happy when they see them at minus 7.5 now.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when the Golden State decides to sit everybody. Yes, I got under that 234. I initially
got over
at that,
238, so I kind of missed out on that one.
How do you know no one's going to play? That's
I didn't at that time.
The NBA the night before, and I'm all for getting down early.
I'm hoping
I don't mind getting down early
out
on games, but NBA is holy cow. Just you try to get early on the NBA. It's hit or miss. College football 49-32, NFL 36-33, Major League Baseball, whatever. Having good runs. Bowl games, I got a bunch posted. I'm still waiting for the Win a Free Pick and Picks and Parlays page to post all these games. Terrible. Late to the show, but thank goodness you can get down on bets in the real world, not just on the chat world here. We'll be ranting today. I'm sure somebody's going to bring it up in the comment section.
Yeah, it's like the 5th comment down. Don't worry.
Is it?
He's
Here
got it set up for you. He's got it set up on a tee for you. The comment is, "Good morning, Higgs. How excited are you about the Judge deal?" Let me hear it.
Losing is unacceptable. Absolutely. I mean, the best thing to lose is just not do it, right? I mean, I don't know. It happens, I swear. What am I going to do? I lose some games. Locking in with the king in the house. Richard P. hitting the like button. Looks like your room is in a room. Yeah, with the thing back. Yeah, I got to change that brand back there. It does. That looks like some terrible green screen action. Oh, hold on. No, go back to that guy. So I was getting out of the shower today, and I took a picture of myself. Hold on. Anybody watch regular show?
Man, I didn't know you had hair. That's new. That's new.
Regular show. Regular show's funny. Anyway, Don, here we go. Here we go. I said we're gonna have a rant today, and yeah, what are we doing? 9 years. Let's take him to 40 because man knows contracts going to 40 look so well. How'd Pujols look? Cano, Kevin Brown. Let's go on and on. Big contracts, guys are 30. I said this in July, and I'm going to say it again. You should have traded Gleber, whoever these young guys they want, Perez, Volpe. I don't care. I would have went. I would have done yard work for the guy. Get Soto to the Yanks. Oh, you don't want it? You're 23. You're still under contract. That's right. We'll still give you $40 million for the next 3 years. Give that guy. I'd give him $40 million yesterday, even though he's under whatever arbitration eligible, whatever nonsense he is as a 23-year-old. I said then. I'll say it now. You should have got Soto. Bet the farm on Soto. He could have been the face of the franchise because he's 23, 24 years old. He's not 31 coming off a career season. He's 23, and at worst, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. At best, the guy's going to be one of the best players of all time. But no, let's not pay him any money. But we'll give it to Judge. We'll give it to Judge. And then we have the Juice balls. Hi, Goldilocks balls. Yankees, only team in baseball to get the Goldilocks balls. Just so happens, like Matt Carpenter has 15 home runs and 45 at-bats. Judge hit 60. No one else got the Juice balls but the Yankees. And they still couldn't win. I'm a Houston Astro fan. That's it. And I don't have Verlander. That's fine. I like this team. We don't pay 40-year-olds who hold us over the barrel, and we let Carlos Correa go. I got to do a deep dive into my Astro history. That's fine. I got Hunter Brown, who I watched play down here. Well, Siri's gone and whatever. I got Kyle Tucker. I got plenty of young guys. I'm happy. Let's go Stros. Space City, whatever the hell they say down here, these wackos. Yankees. And now what are we doing? Are they going to sign Benedetti? You need Benedetti back. You got Hader. I would have got, I told Tim off air, I said, I would have give my boy Bellinger 17 mil for a year. Guy was MVP 2 years ago. Obviously, he's got something wrong with his shoulder. He can't hit anymore. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe he's just forcing crap. I don't know what it is. He's got some. I think it's the shoulder. I think when he was partying up and he got hurt in his World Series celebration. But for 17 mil, I'll take a shot on the MVP, former MVP who hit 47 home runs and who's 27 years old, looking for a payday. I'll take a shot. Not the Yanks. Nah. Who are we gonna pull in here? Jackie Bradley Jr. Right? Let's give me. Can I get Brandon Drury? Maybe. Give me Drury. Nice. Another ensemble piece for the infield. I need the guys who get on base. I don't need Judge. Guy should be in San Francisco. Get out of here. Miz is like in Vandy, Clara over. All right, let's go to Vandy's playing Pitt. I got this at a 4. No real value there for me. Clara, I'm with you. So you want the over? That's fine because I need Clara to win by a dozen. We're laying 6. I need a lot of points. So yes. Pacers. Where is Indiana? I probably should have took the Pacers since we have Indiana State and Indiana in the chat. I should have grabbed the Pacers just on principle against Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know. Does Tom Gugliotta have a big game here with Stephon Marbury? That's a joke for you young people. Antoine Davis, the Pacers, Detlef Schrempf. Pacers have been solid. You want to take a 4.5 here? I'm not gonna. It's all right. It's all right. That's fine. You said the over 236. Yeah, I'll go. It's ticked down. I see a 235 out there, but I would still lean over here. I could see an overplay, sure. Bucks. 236 against the Kings. Yeah, I mean anything like in the 233, 234 range, I'll lean probably kind of over to. So okay, I'll go over with you there, Miss. No getting wild with Minnesota there, Richie. Dave, how are you? Hit big on the Devils and Duke. Listen, the Devils should have won. They were $4 faves, Dave. I can't get excited for games like that. I do like the Suns over Boston. I saw that. I thought about using the Suns today. Home dog, but I passed. Penn State against Michigan State. Yeah, right? This is a interesting line. It's come down. I saw a 3 out there. Tough to go against Sparty. They're always a tough squad, but I get it. Fort Wayne against Southeast Mizzou. Yeah, there was 1 point dog. Now it's a pick 'em. And Cleveland State. I could do Cleveland State, right? They got who? The Bonnies? St. Bonaventure? All right, NFL picks. Patriots -1, Ravens +3, and the Dolphins. So Patriots are in Arizona, I believe, right? I mean, I don't have the schedule right in front of me. Actually, I have it right over here. That's a lie. This is next week's schedule because I was writing down the lines for week 15. Just so you know, we got Saturday games next week. We got a Thursday game, Niners, Seattle, and Saturday games. Bills, Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, and Colts, Vikings are your Saturday action. Monday night, I do like Arizona over the Patriots. Ravens plus the points. I got Pittsburgh +4. So I'm happy at Pittsburgh +4. Ravens +3. I mean, it's a no play for me at this point. I got a good number. I would have liked the Pittsburgh as a dog. I faded the Ravens last week. I would have faded them again this week. Now, it's a different ball game to me. A different ball game. And the Dolphins over the Chargers as a fave. Yes. Interesting line move there as well. And I missed your text this morning. I was on a couple calls with the. Could be doing another, same show. This will be loaned to another channel as well. Not a sports betting channel, just a regular networking channel. Sabres, Blue Jackets over. The board is dreadful. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page because I got the Columbus over here, 6.5 as well. That's it. Going to dust off the Starberries. Remember the Starberries? Good for Stephon Marbury. I watched his little, I don't know if it was on Prime or Netflix. They had a little documentary or whatever on him. Marbury Garnett. What happened? Couldn't get it done. How about Leitner, Tom Gugliotta? Man, Minnesota. Man, some characters. Michael, good morning. I would like to congratulate you on the Yankee fans. No, not a Yankee fan. Not a Yankee fan anymore, bro. We're Astros, baby. And I got an Astros hat. I got a. You know what? I think my son's got the Space City. I gotta bust out. I got my Jose Urquidy. You know what? You know what, Mike? This is how we're gonna roll from now on. This is the best team in baseball right here. American League champs, 2021. I got my little championship ring. So this ring, you want to hear a funny story? I'm telling you anyway. This is for, so I was just telling Tim, I said, the B League network was like, well, you know what, when you're doing a show, try to think it back ahead if you see something good. It's a little clip. We'll put a little live clip on the social medias to get people interested in your show. Well, here's my little funny live clip for today. So I took me and my dad, and my son, we went to a Sugarland, these Space Cowboys now, used to be Skeeters, and they were giving out 2001 replica AL championship rings, right? Obviously, I still got mine in the plastic. My dad, he goes in, he's like, oh, this is nice. I'm like, yeah, me and my son got them in the box. My dad takes it out of the box, throws the box away, starts wearing the ring. like he's Tony Goodfella. Hey, look at my pinky ring here. My guy. But yes, Astros forever. Here we go. Look at this one. Got my little Jose Urquidy mariachi. Let's go. I don't know. And look at this. Nice. Gary Gaetti. I know he's a twin, but he won a championship with the Skeeters, apparently. So, Space City. I know what these guys say. I know they say let's ride in Denver. I know what they say in Space City. Let's bang on garbage cans. Whatever they say in Houston here. Come eat our crappy Italian food. They probably got something. Judge signing, absolute disaster. He'll be good for 2 years. Get hurt. He doesn't have a juice ball to hit anymore. This team is crap. They're not going to sign anybody. No. Rodon's out there. No. Let's go get. They'll bring in Drew Smiley. They'll bring Andrew Heaney in. Who else? What other guy is over the top is going to come in here? The Phillies get rid of Noah Syndergaard.
No, Andrew Heaney's already on the Rangers.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
All right. So the Phillies will get rid of Syndergaard. They bring in Taijuan Walker, a guy who pitched to a 2.80 ERA in the AL East. So, he's got some chops. He was actually pretty decent with Toronto, too, in a more hitter-friendly area.
Yeah, Taijuan Walker will be good for the first half of the year. And then the second half of the year, we've seen it all before, he'll become a home run derby pitcher. He'll get lit up every game.
Yeah, but you know what? He's a little further down in the rotation. Maybe he'll be all right back there. You never know. Let's remember, your two starters were on the injured list for half the year. So he had to pick up a lot of slack. Doesn't have to do that here. Doesn't have to do that. Yanks. Good day, sir, with the Yanks. Tim, NBA thoughts. What do you got on the?
Yes, I have 7 plays today.
Let's go.
So I have a full card. Home dog.
Take it away. I got to put my stuff back on my shelf.
All right. Home dog, Orlando Magic, plus the points. I don't trust the Brooklyn Nets as double-digit faves at home, so I'm on Charlotte as well. As much as I wanted to go after Toronto, I was not laying 9 points with them. I'm on the Oklahoma City Thunder, plus 6. It's up to 7.5, whatever. I'm on the under in the Milwaukee game. I'm on the Suns. And then I had really good CLV on one play and really bad CLV on the other play in that Utah game because I'm on Utah money line plus 110. They're now 7.5 point favorites. And I'm on the over 238.5, which is now down to 233. So I'm just hoping to split even on that Utah game, but that's kind of the 7 plays I have for today. A lot of dogs today. And I love it.
So I had a book on my shelf. It's called The Chosen Baby, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm adopted, right? And
Makes
I guess
sense.
this book's right. So it's obviously about a kid who gets adopted, right? So my mom wrote in here Sean, 1975, love mom and dad. I guess I drew a picture of myself, skinny. I guess I was always a chubster. Look at my nose. Does this kind of look like me, folks?
Yeah, I guess. That's not that bad.
I don't know. I was just over on the shelf. I had it up there. I had to take a look
Nice.
at it. Anyway.
There you go.
That should be my new name. The Chosen Baby.
The Chosen Baby. Have fun with that.
I took Siena versus Georgetown, Cleveland, and the Bonnies. I like it. I can't back a Georgetown squad. Siena's played tough. They throttled Florida State. And we've seen Florida State lose, but we've seen them be competitive last couple games. We know that's so Georgetown being a fave is not a team I want to run it back. And fade the Bonnies. I don't mind that. Sabres puck line.
Yes, Sabres for the cup. Let's get it.
Said I was going to get a good cheer from the peanut gallery. Cincy over, Philly over, Tennessee, solid 3 pick, and Kansas City under for a solid 4. Okay, is this football? Bengals over against the Browns. I don't know what that total is. The worry part for Cincy is the letdown after beating KC. But really, I think they just have to win, and it'll be a 10-point win for them because they're playing Cleveland. Watson looked like crap. The guys have played in 700 days or whatever the hell. The guys have played in a real game. You look like garbage. They got defensive and special teams touchdowns. Philly over. Not sure what the line is, or total, I should say, versus the Giants, but I'm going to say okay to that. I can see them scoring some points, and the Giants are desperate, so expect some fireworks there. I get it. Tennessee over the Jaguars, sure. KC under for a solid 4. Yeah, you just have to, I think, blindly just take a Denver under anytime they play. What do they, I know Kansas City is good, but the Denver defense it has not quit. It has not thrown in a towel. So they'll do their part and keep KC under probably 24. And what are you getting on Denver? 10 points? 13 maybe, if you're lucky? Yeah, Starberry. It's great. Home run schedules are here at AT&T Park. Well, I mean, maybe. Somebody offers me $400 million. I don't care. What are you doing?
Did you see that the Padres offered him $400 million for 10 years?
He
turned it down. Yeah, he turned it down.
They probably would have came back and traded Tatis. I can't believe. Whatever. I mean, I guess. I mean, the money's the same, but really, San Diego. I'm shocked he turned down San Diego. Did he really turn to $400 million down from San Diego? I had heard after the fact that San Diego was thinking about him.
I think San Diego offered him 10 years, 400, and he still signed with the Yankees.
Why? I mean,
why?
Listen, you're not going to win in either spot. At least San Diego, you have the Dodgers ahead of you. I mean, you're always going to kind of fight uphill battle. I'd rather take my shot in San Diego. I mean, you're from Cali.
San Diego's going to be dangerous this year. I'll have San Diego to win the division.
Why?
I don't know.
You got no pitching.
The taxes are about the same in New York and Cali.
Yeah,
Cali is slightly worse.
I mean, that's hand in hand. That's why you figured a team like, Denver comes in, Rockies. Like, imagine if we went into the Rockies. Rockies said, "Hey, here's what kind of numbers you put up there."
I'm surprised Texas didn't offer him something.
Why not?
Because Texas has been spending a crap ton of money. I'm surprised Texas hasn't offered anything.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm saying about I'm going to back the Stros. I'm just annoyed the Yanks. You paid the guy fine. If I'm him, how much is he getting from it? Now this isn't 1977 where you come to the Yankees or in the 80s because you're going to get some kind of endorsement deal with something. Now you can play anywhere and get endorsement deals.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the internet, you're worldwide. You're global no matter who you play for.
Correct.
I mean, kids at college, quarterbacks are getting $1 million a year here. Yep. So that playing, it's like the Knicks are like, oh, you want to come and play in the Garden? Well, you know what? I can play in Oklahoma City and get the same endorsements if I'm playing for the Knicks or the Lakers. Doesn't make a difference if I'm good.
Correct.
Why are you staying there? Like, if you want to win, I'm thinking I'm going to San Diego.
San Diego does have has the younger core that's got a lot of promise.
I mean, and they're willing to spend. I know the Yanks spend on. Look at this team. This could be a 4th place team next year.
I will already say I'm going to have when the lines come out for it, Baltimore Orioles to win the division.
I'll again take the Yankee under. I mean,
I'll take the Yankee under and Baltimore to win the division.
I bet wrong between Judge and Stanton MVP. I figured who's going to stay healthy this year. I bet Stanton. He didn't stay healthy. Well, I'll do the same next year.
I'll have a ticket Yankees to miss the playoffs.
Tampa Bay is always solid. Boston they're like the Yanks. They at least Boston kind of will take a losing year and kind of rebrand themselves and come back strong and make some changes.
Boston will be mid-pack. There's a realistic chance
Toronto's
the
there.
Yankees finish dead last.
Toronto's going to be good, and Baltimore's going to take a step forward. I mean, I don't see them being a 60-win team. They're a solid ball club, and they get another.
They're a young team. Nobody expected them to do anything this year.
Terrible. Tie into the Cubbies, Mr. 5 innings per start here. Yeah, he's another guy. He came over from Pitt. I was like, wow, here's a nice solid guy. I figured coming out of there, he's going to give us what? He was initially with Tampa, the Pirates. I'm thinking we got a 6-7 inning guy, A 3-something ERA, garbage. Maybe he shines for the Cubbies, though. Good for the Cubs signing. Get some pitching. It's all about pitching. And catching the lightning in a bottle, man. I said this about the Angels. You got two of the three highest paid players in baseball in Trout and Rendon. You got Ohtani. So you have two of the 5 best offensive players in baseball. Ohtani's one of the 5 best pitchers overall. I mean, you can give and take whatever you want to say about him. Is he doesn't pitch as often or whatever the case may be. Can the Angels find some pitching? It was good for him a quarter of the year. They're good till May and they fell apart. Can the Cubs, like anything, sign the pitchers? I don't care who you sign. You need a bunch of them. Best giveaway I ever got again was the E40 bobblehead. I like the bobbleheads. So I told you, Mike, we drove to Minute Maid when it was a school night for my daughter. But I said, let's go. We left at 5 o'clock. We went. I prepaid for the bobbleheads. It was on May 4th because it was the 4th Be With You for Star Wars, and it was a Yordi, Yoda, and a Guriel bobblehead, and they were Star Wars. We stayed there for an hour. She got some Dots, those crappy Dot ice creams. I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich. We were there for an hour. We left at 7. We left at 7:30, and the first inning wasn't even over. Like the Rangers are still batting. She wants to go to bed. She's like, I'm getting tired. My daughter's good. She's like 8:30. She's ready for bed. She's up at 8:30. She's up at 6 in the morning getting ready for school. But Sebastian Telfair, he was pretty good too. Yeah, Telfair was good.
Real quick, a little bit of NFL news. Von Miller will miss the remainder of the season with a torn ACL.
Yeah.
That's rough. Just figure I saw that. Figure I'd bring it up.
Get some Bengals futures for the AFC. Here comes Cincinnati.
Jets to win the division. Come on, let's get it.
Could be. Egg noodles and ketchup? What? Egg noodles and ketchup. That's what they serve you. That's fabulous. My Blue Heaven? Richie? No, that was the end of Goodfellas where he says egg noodles and ketchup. My Blue Heaven's with Steve Martin. That's another funny one. But yeah, Goodfellas. Moving out to eat. Ask for gravy or one egg noodles and ketchup. Go ahead and take Lance Lynn. Yes, Lance Lynn to the Yanks. Oh, unbelievable. Telfair Blazers. Funny thing is that he was not Marbury that led the T-Wolves. It was Sam Cassell. Yes, Alien Sam Cassell. Yeah, they made fun of him. We called him Alien because of his head. Sam Cassell, Florida State quarterback. Oh, no, Charlie Ward was the quarterback on that team. But he played basketball, Charlie Ward. That Sam Cassell team was pretty good at Florida State. Yanks are backwards. No one in sight to sign. Tawan Walker's the lead first half of the season. Second half trash. That's what Tim just said. Who are they signing? I mean, Rodon? They don't have any in-house options. And that's what we said at the trade deadline. Not going after a pitcher. You could have got Rodon, and I would have took Jock Patterson. That's who I said to go get. I don't care. Trade Volpe. I don't care who you traded. Trade a young guy. I want to take the Suns today, but man, I've gotten killed trying to fade the Celtics.
Yeah, it's what have they done recently? Celtics off of a nice win in Toronto, and then you had the Suns who got crushed by Dallas.
Yep, that's why I kind of like the Suns today. I was like, hey,
I'm on the Suns.
Oh my goodness, is this who's trolling me with this? Who is trolling me with this?
That's not me. That is awesome, though.
Really, you got to come in here with this?
Who is it?
I don't know who it is. Who's doing that to me?
I don't know, but I love it.
Yeah, hats off. Touche, my friend. People are bad upset not getting judged. Mitch Hanger's not bad. If he's healthy, the guy's going to hit 30-some homers for you. Listen, you guys got to go after Correa. You need him. I know they're talking about the Cubbies getting him. You need some little more star power, I guess, if we're looking for, Michael. The Chosen Baby. That's it. The Chosen Baby. You're here to have fun and to make money. Yes. I got my new channel. I already told the girl they're gonna start working on merch with the midday money. They're gonna do the llama with the headset. Lots of stuff. Big X is in the house. Big X, I might officially be done with Jersey with this freaking Judge signing. What the hell are they doing? Padres SPR has been up to 360. You should have said, "Here are your bags. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you." It's been fun. He had a great season at 31. But
Sheesh, and he didn't even get the biggest contract in MLB history. Unbelievable. Third biggest in MLB history behind Trout and Mookie Betts, and right in front of Francisco Lindor.
Should be in the top 10. Elliot likes wild today. Welcome, Elliot. I'm getting wild too. UConn, Florida. I like this UConn team, but I don't know if I want to lay four. Was it 4.5?
It seems like a really weird line. An undefeated UConn team only laying 3.
Yeah,
fishy.
I think it opened at 4.
Yeah, and it's dropped then. I'm on the over, but I think Florida has a legit shot to win this one.
It opened at 4. Yeah, Florida. I mean, I saw
Florida outright.
Florida got down, I think, 10 to Florida State and came back and beat them by double digits. They're not a bad team, Florida.
Florida State's garbage. Garbage though. So
yeah, Aaron Judge came in here. He heard I was bashing him. Elliot, I mean, what is up with that contract? Stop it. Stop the madness. Brown, Rhode Island today. I looked at that Brown game. Hold on a second. Where was that on my? So that was 6, right? Yeah, I got this right around 6. This is an early game. I mean, would I lean dog a little bit? Probably, but again, I see 5.5 now, so it's come down a little. And Rhode Island's been bad. I mean, just who'd they beat? 2 wins. Stoney, and then they pulled the win up over Illinois State. And Illinois State shot 27%. I mean, you got to lean Brown. I probably should have took Brown myself. What has Brown done for you? Is that UPS?
yes, that's UPS.
Maybe get them the sponsor. Hey, UPS. Cartwright, buy one, get one off Joe Adell's. Oh, it's Joe Adell. That's your buddy. And I was on my son's computer, so I pulled up my YouTube and I was going through all my old videos, and I guess early 2022 Series 1s and the Joe Adells. I'm like, there's Anthony's Joe Adell. That's your buddy. Yeah, we'll have some merchandise. Markel's in the house. Welcome. Michael, do some work. There's a couple games today. Nothing to get all worked up about. You got a crappy NFL game tomorrow, and then we have some bowl games coming next week. So get your work done. It'll be a crazy week starting next week for sure.
We're gonna take the over in that Army Navy game. I believe it's 33.5.
Yeah, I like the over.
Pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic.
I know people come in and chat like you have to take the under.
No, you don't.
Under. It's been cashing a lot. And I said beginning for game 1 of the military series this year, these overs have been in the 40s. They've been 46, 47. I said, now they're getting a little low. You could mistakenly get the 37, 40 points.
They can get there by accident. What is it? It's what, Saturday the game's on?
Yeah, I like the over. I mean, I like the over in the other two. I know they didn't get there, but the adjustment is
32.5. Come on, guys. It's a 32.5.
So we have what happened?
Take the over. Take it.
So these are the totals. Oh, they've gone under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a row. 55 and a half, 49 and a half, 55 and a half, 50, 46, 44, 38, 41, 36. So they're on
Exactly.
their way down.
They're on their way down.
They haven't been close to any of these between Army and Navy. 30 last year, 15, 38, 27, 27, 38, 38, 27, 41. Again, that was in 2013 and 30. So I just think the overreaction to these, I know we got low scoring games, but it was 30 last year and 38 in 2019. And, and Navy's been a little competitive. I mean, you put 32 up on Notre Dame.
Navy's been scoring.
Army could score. I know it's like, well, you face a team that does the triple option. 44 and 34 their last two games.
Yeah, they do a triple option, run the ball 50 times, but they'll throw the ball for about 4 times a game for 120 yards.
Here's the thing. Air Force and Troy, two running teams, 10-9 and 13-7. So, but again, ULM, 48. Colgate, 42. Like 49 versus – they can put up 38 UTSA.
Yeah.
Army – these guys put up 30 sometimes. I mean, Navy put 53 up on Tulsa.
They're going to put up points. Yeah, take the over 32. We're putting them up on the site now.
Yeah, I'm just going over the Bulls stuff here. Where's hold on a second. I'll go back to the chat. I won't find these ball games. DeGrom's coming on the show next week. How about that press conference with their coach?
He does realize that he signed for Texas and not Houston, right? A winning culture. Yeah, wrong Texas team.
I like that they're
won 68 games last year. They're going to win 74 this year.
But you know what? And this is what I said about Texas. I had an over ticket for them. They spent the money on the bats. You had Perez and Gray had decent seasons.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still trying to win. Like, hey, we're committed to winning, obviously. You spent $300 million last year. You drop another $100 million, whatever, on this guy this year.
They're still not making the playoffs.
No,
Houston's better than them. Seattle's better than them, and I'll make an argument that the Angels are still better.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're in Texas, you're a Ranger fan. You want your team to just do nothing? Like, oh, let's not sign anybody and just be crap because the Astros have been good for the last 8 years and Seattle's taking a step forward. When are you going to take a step forward? When are you going to try?
They need to take a step forward. I don't mind it, but they're spending all this money and they're going to be a fourth place team again. That's just what it's going to be. You're not going to be able to get out of the shadow of Houston right now.
Well, they're trying.
They're trying. It's not going to work because Houston doesn't have to spend in order for them to be one of the best teams in baseball.
Listen, that's why I'm an Astros fan.
I know you're an Astros fan. I got you. But this is a team that's built their way up from the bottom up, and Houston's doing a fantastic job.
But let's look at when the Astros lost like 100 games for a couple years in a row too.
Exactly. That's why they needed to do that. And then in those drafts, they got it.
They hit the drafts.
Fragments. They did fantastic when they tanked in order to get up to where they are. They suffered for a couple of years, and now they're good.
I'm taking Pasquale for 25 in a Raptors game. I knew who. Swaggy P. That's what my son calls him. Who's that? Siakam, right?
Pascal Siakam.
Lakers on back-to-back. I can't do it. Yeah, Lakers. No. The ground pitch 2 years out of 5.
Be generous. Give him 3.
I was going to say 3. And he might pitch all 5, but how many total starts is he going to have in these 5 years?
Next year, he won't miss a start.
He'll go 30 next year. He'll go 32.
I'm going to go ahead and get myself my Jacob deGrom AL Cy Young winner when he goes 21-4 with a 2.01 ERA, 247 strikeouts, a no-hitter.
And the Mets missed the playoff because Scherzer and Verlander are on the shelf for 2 months. And people are like, I can't believe it inside deGrom.
2 months. 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 2
I know you don't want to hear that, but
I wasn't trying to talk about the Mets. I was talking about my DeGrom Cy Young.
I
ticket that I'll
know,
have next
but
year.
you know what's going to happen if he has a year like that. Scherzer and Verlander are going to get hurt. The Mets are going to tank, and it'll be like here the Phillies or Phillies or Braves win the division. It'll be like we should have signed DeGrom. I don't think you should have.
No,
signed
they
him.
shouldn't.
I told you. We talked about at the beginning of the year. I didn't even realize he was 35 years old. I'm like, holy cow. But,
Yeah.
you lose those years to COVID. Like, that just screws up entire – that's terrible. I mean, 2 years, 35 million each, maybe. I mean, you can't go longer than that. I understand the guy's been a good man. He's solid, but you can't give that money.
I'm 100% all right with grabbing Verlander for 2 years with an option of a third rather than going after DeGrom for 5.
Yeah.
Because then we have a little bit more wiggle room of going out, and we just got Jose Quintana. And then we're
Did
still
you get Quintana?
Yeah, we got Quintana 2 years, 26 million or something.
Nice. I like that pickup.
I like him too. And then they're still looking at the guy from Japan.
He's a solid guy. If you're going to lose Walker and Chris
Walker
Bassett,
walked for a reason. Like, the Mets didn't want Walker back for a reason.
I don't understand, but
he's not good when it matters.
Well, he got you to the playoffs. When you needed him, he was good for you.
Yeah, we made the playoff. Cool. Yeah, he wasn't good in the second half of the year.
But the Quintana's a solid guy. He's gonna. I mean, you see his numbers. He should be
13.
He's like one of those 13 and 10s, 3.44 ERA kind of guys. A guy I'd love to take.
0.4 home runs per game, which was number 1 in baseball. He was phenomenal with not allowing the long bomb, which in Citi Field is a big deal.
You do not have to sell me on
Plus,
that
now
guy.
we have a lefty starter.
He's a solid. Listen, he's going to come out and give you innings. He gives some wins. Now you're in a game. He's going to go 5 and 3 innings, 6 and 3 hits, or whatever it is. That's fine. Keep me in it. I know you're not going to get one more.
Go get the starter from Japan, and re-sign Nimmo. And I'm happy with what we've done in the offseason.
What's this for, Richie?
Probably the Astro thing.
Astro comment. No one is better than the Angels. Front office is the worst. Yeah, they made some bad moves. Josh Hamilton, Pujols, Rodon contract, DeGrom, Perez, Gray, Rocker, and Leiter. Well, 2 years. I mean, let's be honest.
If DeGrom,
37-year-old DeGrom, Martin Perez. We're really betting on Martin Perez to continue after this breakthrough season. And Gray.
No, that's why I'm happy that he resigned in Texas. He had his career year. He's never been a solid pitcher like that.
No. And he's also a guy, they could trade Perez and Gray this year. All right, we're locked in. We got DeGrom, but you know what? Let's trade these guys. We could always sign another pitcher if we're way far behind. Right? That'll be their thinking. We have Simeon. We got Seager. Garcia's a pretty solid bat for them, too. I like that. They got some bats on that team. Right? Bats are, the pitching for most teams is the problem. You think Brooklyn wins today? The Nets?
No, Hornets outright as 10-point dogs. Let's get it. Hornets money line.
The Nets are a 10-point fave? Unbelievable. They're both stop. I mean, DeGrom's. How can you compare him to Verlander? Verlander's a bulldog. The guy's been hurt once in his life.
I know everybody's all critiquing the Mets for signing him because he's a 40. Did we forget he just won the Cy Young? Like, he came back from Tommy John and he just won a freaking Cy Young.
And I bring up, like, DeGrom's like an injury guy, and Tim always corrects me. He's like, well, it's only been the last year or two. But, I mean.
He also had Tommy John in college, but that's not the point.
Who DeGrom did.
College, whatever it was.
DeGrom had a nice run.
Yes.
I mean, that was like Maddox, Pedro Martinez-esque, Randy Johnson, that compartmental window.
100%.
Verlander's career, has been
dominant.
How is there an equal sign here?
No, it's not. Verlander is better than DeGrom in terms of career-wise.
Yeah.
And I think DeGrom going to Texas just completely killed anything that he wanted to try to go to Hall of Fame or anything like that because he's missing one thing. He's missing one thing, and he's not going to get it with Texas.
A lot of guys are missing those things. But you know what? If he's going to go here and pitch decent, I mean, granted, hitter's probably a little better in the AL, but no one's seen this guy. He's going to have an edge for a year or two.
Oh, yeah, he'll do. That's why I said First
stats
year,
will be there. If
get
he's
ready
healthy,
for a 21-4, 2.01 ERA, 247 strikeouts.
if he lasts, he'll be fine.
A no-hitter against Oakland. Come on.
He'll be fine. I don't want anything to do with this game. No, thank you. Plus, I mean,
I'm already on Charlotte.
I guess just
Outright.
from two. But you know what? If it's plus 175 for them to win, you know what this tells me? They're going to lose. 1 to 10 points plus 175. I don't think they're 10 points better. I think this is a loser. I think this is an outright loser after seeing this. If they're a 10-point fave, how is this even plus? It should be even. It should be minus money. They think they should win by 10.
Well, they're saying that they have to win by 1 to 10, so it's a little bit of a
Exactly. I mean, you got a 10.
But no,
point,
they're saying that they win but don't cover.
Yes.
Hornets. Let's get it.
But I look at it as the minus 10 side of things, right? So I see them as a 10-point fave where the Nets should win by 10 or more points. So this should be 175 to me. I don't know. I'm saying it's too low, meaning it's shouldn't be more, right? Because they should win by the line is 10. Right now, not career-wise, they're both about the same. On what planet is that on? No way. Verlander's still better. I don't trust Verlander. Yeah, remember that guy? Yeah, I don't trust Verlander. I understand his postseason numbers aren't that great. And people want to ridicule Kershaw like he's got some bad numbers. You're going to ride your race. Maybe he gets hit. It happens in the postseason. Guy gives up some runs. Very rarely you throw out the Kurt Schillings of the world or Hershiser's come in and just totally dominate.
Real quick, your Astros just lost Edeliz Diaz to the A's.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who's that? We still got Javier Uquidi in the rotation. Hunter Brown.
No. Diaz is he's a second baseman?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Shortstop. He's the shortstop.
I got Pena.
Oh, there you go. Jeremy
Yeah.
Pena, World Series MVP.
Yeah, he's not too bad. I got Pena. I'm fine.
I know. I just saw the deal, so I forgot I mentioned it.
Yeah, we'll find. We'll scoop somebody up. We'll scoop somebody up to be a backup utility player. Anyway, sorry. So it's a real baseball show today. Apologize, everybody. It happens.
Nope. No apologies. Nope. Not at all.
Why would it not be after Judge robs the Yankees? And people are happy. If you're a Yankee fan, you can't be happy. They didn't win with Judge. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Can we get some pitchers? Can we get guys who get on base? You got a $40 million leadoff hitter. That's great. You get up 1-0 every game. And you know what they're going to do? Let's walk them. They'll walk them in the 3rd, 5th, and 7th innings. And then you have your 1 run. Get guys who get on base. Ever see Moneyball? Get on base. I don't care how you get there. Just get on base. Get on base. Don't strike out. College hoops, Indiana State, Indiana, Clara, Denver, Northridge. Hockey, Wild in honor of Terry Edelman. NBA Raptors. College NFL, Major League Baseball will all come to be. Tomorrow's NFL game, I don't want to say take the Raiders, but taking the Rams. Sunday, fine. Nice. You get a nice little showing. Seattle kind of was like, what's going on here? I don't know. I think the Raiders win this one by like 20. Tim is the voice I was talking to Spider-Man about the Mets.
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby.
Rams money line and under tomorrow. I did the Raiders offense.
I do not approve this message.
The Raiders offense has come on a little bit. So that's why I'm just concerned, because how are the Rams scoring? Flipper Anderson playing? Who's running the ball? Got Lawrence Phillips back there? Ricky Prohl catching the ball? UConn today. Line looks a little. Lines come down there, Elliot. I kind of like the Gators. The Gators today. Little Florida Gators. Take the. Well, it's 3.5 now. All right, we're rolling on out. Thanks for watching on the Win a Free Pick channel. Be back tomorrow. Some NFL talk. Everybody have a good day. A good Wednesday. Devon's coming in here. Do you think the Lakers loss count last night as far as backing them?
Anthony Davis is back where he normally is on the bench. No,
See,
no, Lakers suck. Cavaliers are just that good.
We didn't even get to, remember the chat, it was like 80 for MVP. I said, well, if he keeps putting up these kind of numbers, how about 80 over 28 points? Somebody had points, rebounds, assists. I said, all right, maybe the Cleveland over, right? Because we said 80's playing good. LeBron's going to want to put on a show. He's back home. And Cleveland's just been fabulous at home.
Correct.
And then he just lay a total egg. Is he playing today or no? He's out.
No, I think he's out. That's why the spread's 9.5 today.
Yeah.
And as much as I love backing Toronto at home, I couldn't lay 9 points.
9's a big number.
Nine's a huge number, especially against the Lakers. But I don't like to lay more than 7.
I get it. Yeah. No AD.
Lakers still suck. No AD. I don't care. You should be able to win without him too.
Paper mache.
You should be able to win without Anthony Davis. Mm-hmm.
They have no depth on that team. I wonder, what do you think a team, if the Nets and Lakers joined as one team?
It wouldn't work at all. It would be awful.
They'd probably have like 40 wins.
That would be generous. No, I don't think that would be a good mix. Having like AD, Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and LeBron. No, absolutely not. Because you would have 4 guys trying to big dick each other and try to go above and beyond everybody else, and it's all just ball hogs. No, absolutely not. That would never, ever, ever work.
Oh, Dwight Howard's on the team too. He's still playing Dwight Howard?
Yeah, he's playing in what? Japan? Thailand. Sorry, Thailand. He's playing in Thailand. And dropping triple doubles with Boogie Cousins. So
Boogie Cousins playing on his team?
I think Boogie Cousins is playing with him in Thailand. But Dwight Howard's apparently dropping 40-point triple doubles. So
I wonder if I need some film on this from Jesse Shule. Where's Jesse?
Yeah, come on, bring us the time. Oh God, I can't do this.
We're out of here. All right, everybody. Have a good one, and see you tomorrow.